Now, essentially, if I was to break down this question here, we're not going to do long division, are we? Long division will not be our friend here. So, we're going to say x equals minus 1 is one root, because x plus 1 is a factor. And then x equals minus 3 is the other root. Everybody cool with that? We're then going to say f of x, or f of blank, is 2 times blank cubed, plus a times blank squared, plus bx minus 3. Carol, if there are roots, what happens when I substitute a root into the x position? What should happen? Exactly. Alright? So that's going to happen. Now, if they tell you it's a factor, it's almost the same thing as telling you the two roots. So if they tell you two factors, they're also telling you two roots. Okay? So, I'll need two of them. Okay, and we'll set them out here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, anywhere I see an x putting a minus 1. Alright, minus 2 plus 1a minus b minus 3 equals 0. And you're going to get a minus b. It's going to be minus 5 on the left, which will be plus 5 on the right. Next one we're going to do is the blue one. Like this. We're going to get minus 27. Multiplied by 2 is minus 54. Plus 9a. Minus 3b minus 3 equals 0. Did anybody get 9a minus 3b equals plus 57? Right? Multiply the red equation by 3. Minus 3, sorry. Red equation times minus 3. Six a equals, what is it? 42. A equals 7. So a equals 7. Now, if a equals 7, what does that mean about b? Huh? B equals 2. Alright, pause it there. 2. Alright. So, 7 and 2. Like this. So, you have a choice. Okay? Here's your choice. You have your 2x cubed. What is it then? 2x cubed. What's a again? 7x squared and b. 2x 1. Okay, you have a choice. You can divide by x plus 1. You'll get a quadratic answer, won't you? I don't know what the quadratic answer is, yeah? Then you have to factorize the quadratic answer. Everybody go with that? But you could also divide it by x plus 3, and you'll also get a quadratic answer where you have to break it up into two parts. What's the third option, and the option I'm going to take? Yeah, I'm going to multiply x plus 1 by x plus 3 together. I'm going to get x squared plus 4x plus 3. And I'm going to directly divide that in. So the quadratic is down here, and the linear will be up here. Is that alright? Or you can have the linear down here, and the quadratic up there. It's your choice. None of them are wrong. They're just different. Okay? So, multiplying by 2x, and you get 2x cubed. I generally think this is faster though. Okay, then subtract minus x squared minus 4x. What's it? Minus 3. How many times does that go in? Once. Then you get, sorry, then you're going to get minus x squared minus 4x minus 3. Change the signs, and we're good, aren't we? So plus. Done. Now, see this equation here? What have we officially turned that into now? We turned it into x plus 1 by, and all of them equal 0, don't they? So what are the three roots? X equals minus 1, x equals minus 3, and the last one will be 2x equals 1, x equals a half, and you're done. Right. What you're saying in really simple language is that if I said 6 is a factor of 12, yeah? 6 divides into 12, yeah? All the factors, if I broke 6 up into 2 and 3, would 2 divided by 3 also go into, would 2 or 3 also divide into 12? Right? So that's the plan we're going to use today. We're going to break up this one here. We're going to factorize it into x minus 3 and x plus 1, aren't we? So x minus 3 is a factor and x plus 1 is a factor. In the same way, 6 breaks up to make 3 and 2, which will also divide into 12. Does that make sense? It's the same thing. Now, next thing. There is something called the factor theorem. So what are the two roots I have? Two roots I have are x equals 3 and x equals minus 1. Is that okay with you guys? Now what can I do with this formula here then? What am I going to sub in? Yeah, and what are they going to equal after I sub them in? They're going to equal 0 because they're roots. Alright, going to need to do it twice. Now, we'll start off with the red equation, which will be the trace. So I'm going to get 27a. That's going to be 72. That's going to be 6. Move them over to the other side, we're going to get minus 78. Now, Brian, I reckon this is divisible by 3, is it? So 9a plus 1b equals minus 26. Huh? Yeah. Alright. Do one this time, minus 1s. Everywhere we look. This is going to be 8. And that's going to be a 6. That's going to be a minus 8. That's going to be a minus b, which is convenient. 8 plus 6 is 14 on the left, which will make minus 14 when you move it on the right. Everybody happy now? So what am I going to do with the blue and the red equation? Add them straight down. What's going to happen then? 8a equals minus 40. A equals minus 5. And if a equals minus 5, what we can say then is that minus minus 5, 5 minus b is minus 14. This implies b is 19. So it's minus 5 and 19. Alright, let's pause it there for a second. A is minus 5 and b is 19. Ooh, a is minus 5, right? That's interesting. Minus 5x cubed plus 8x squared plus 19x plus 6. Now, lucky for us, the quadratic is already formed. So what do we divide into it? I divide in. Yeah. Alright. Now there's going to be a trick here at the end. I have a feeling there's an issue. Now, keep going. Alright. Minus 5 times. If we code that. What do we get? You get, whoa, no, plus minus 5x. What do we get there then? Minus 5x cubed plus 10x squared minus 15x. Then we have to change everything from a plus to a minus. Is that right? Yeah, I'd want to be. But otherwise I'm completely wrong. Alright, minus 2x squared, now I'm released, plus 4x plus 6. And we all know that goes in. Minus 2, don't we? So, it's going to be minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 6. Then subtract plus minus 0. Have we cool with that? Now, what am I saying this is? I'm saying it's the same thing as minus 5x minus 2 multiplied by. Remember we broke this up earlier? It was x minus 3 and we're saying all that equals 0. We're now going to say x equals minus 1, x equals 3, minus 5x minus 2 equals 0, minus 5x equals 2, x equals minus 2 over 5. So our three answers will be in yellow here, 1, 2.